Bryce, when you this year, 19 homers, 52 RBIs, you're going to end up with another unbelievable year. Your average has dipped a lot, and we were talking about defensive shifts in baseball, and I don't like them. And in football, basketball, and hockey, there's all sorts of times where the league or the sport says you can't be there and you can't be there. I think they should eliminate defensive shifts in baseball. How do you feel about it?
I think a lot of guys would agree with you. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I think we should outlaw the DH as well. That's just me. But I like the National League version of the game. But I mean, you got to hit them where they're not, and I haven't been doing that. I've been hitting them right at them. So it's just part of how the game works. So sometimes you got to tip your cap, and that's just how the game is. But hopefully you can get going and try to not hit them where they are, and they've been playing there for years and years and years. So I guess it's just part of the game. But I'm with you on it.
The San Francisco Giants, your Nationals, the Mets, there are a handful of teams in baseball right now that I look at and I think to myself, these teams have a really good shot to end up playing in the World Series. Now, the Baseball All-Star Game, Bryce, if you hit a 3-run bomb tonight, you can give your team home field advantage in the World Series. So how are you viewing your at-bats tonight in this game?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, this is a huge game. I mean, every single year you try to play in this game, you want to win that game because you want that home field advantage. Definitely, if your team's a contender, that's huge. Going into a postseason, going into a World Series, and you have home field advantage. There's nothing better than that. Playing at home, playing in your environment. So you have to take this game serious. You have to understand that this isn't just some all-star game. You're grateful to be here. You're happy to be here. You want to enjoy it the best you can with your friends and family and everybody around. But when that game, turns on and those lights are on, you have to know that you got to win this game, and you have to, hopefully get that home field advantage for your team and your organization.
Bryce, we have supported you on the baseball campaign about being able to show flair and be dramatic. And I grew up, I'm old enough, Bryce, that I remember guys who talked to the baseball and, Reggie Jackson. People called him a showboat, but he was just a great dynamic player. When players gave you grief, my callers came on the show and totally supported you and said, Bryce Harper's the way you should play baseball. Do you feel like, Bryce, because the fans are on your side with that the sport is allowing you to have a little more flair and you've had a little bit of an impact?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about the Make Baseball Fun Again was to get the kids' attention. Really draw their attention to coming and playing baseball. When you look at kids, they want to play basketball, they want to play football, they want to play all these other sports because they see the Cam Newtons, the Steph Currys, the guys that really go about it and try to really open up the sport. And that was my biggest thing. I wanted to be able to open up the sport of baseball a little bit more. It's a great sport. I absolutely love the beauty of baseball and being able to go out there and play the game of baseball and have the fun that we do. But the cleats and the bats and being able to use a 4th of July bat on July 4th for the military and things like that. What's more American than going out there and having a 4th of July bat, an American flag bat, and with a Statue of Liberty on it. There's nothing. It's amazing. So just drawing that to the fans, drawing that to the kids. I think my cleats really bring that out as well with the gold on them, the flare on them. Some of the stuff that I designed that are coming out later on is also like that. So I really try to just have some fun with it and enjoy that and not take the game so serious with being so sensitive to you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm not trying to be your friend out there. I'm trying to win games, but I want to have fun as well. So that's just how I feel.
You hit a 570-foot home run in high school when you were 15, which is unbelievable. And I know you're a good guy, but do you remember the kid that you hit it off of? And did you ever talk to him later?
I hit it against Canyon Springs High School. I'm not sure what the kid's name was. I've never talked to him again. But I can remember the day. I can remember the at-bat. I can remember the pitches, things like that. I'm sorry that I did that, but I don't know. I can't really say. I can't. It's like, it's just like, well, I just hit a homer off you that far, and I apologize, and now it's all over YouTube and things like that. But I mean, it's something that I enjoyed doing. I mean, it was very far, I guess you could say.
You were on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16, the chosen one. I remember seeing that. And again, I spent years and years. I was in Vegas this weekend. And did you notice your life changed a little bit, Bryce? The next, the Sports Illustrated comes out on a Monday. Did you notice by Tuesday your life had changed a little bit when you were at 16 on that magazine cover?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is, I think good things come with bad things as well. So, being able to, go out and hang out with your buddies or go to dinner or things like that. At that age, it was still, I'm going out to dinner with some of my friends and I'm 16 years old and I have people coming up to me and I'm just like, golly, it blew up so quick and, everything happened. And, I mean, it was good and I loved it. I mean, your dream is to, be on Sports Illustrated or be on a Wheaties box or something like that. And mine just happened, at such a young age. I was very grateful for that, very blessed. But, I think it just took off. And I think everybody looks back and that's when it all started. That's when, the media storm, all the fire, really got going and it caught fire and, the rest is history. I mean, it's something that, I enjoy. I think, people have jobs, people have, what they do, and you should enjoy what you do. And, listening to you talk on the herd and stuff, you enjoy what you do. And, I love your show. And, it's a lot of fun to see, people enjoy what they do, and I enjoy what I do.
By the way, you have, and I can say this, you have magnificent hair. You really do. You have magnificent hair, and I'm sitting here with Kristine. Now, okay. I have no problem with you talking about your hair products or whatever. Now, it doesn't bother me. You're like a modern-day Elvis with home run power.
Are you trying to ask him for hair advice?
No, I'm just asking. Like, his hair is fantastic. Do guys give you crap about your hair?
No, actually, guys in my clubhouse, they know that, I do my hair and stuff like that. I do it before the game. I try to look good when I go on the field. I had this coach growing up. He always told me, you look good, you feel good, you play good. And, that's just how I've always felt about going on the field and stuff like that. I play with a guy named Jason Worth, as you know, and he's got his hair, yeah. He's got his huge beard. But he's got it, he puts it up, when we go out to dinner and stuff after games, he puts it up into like a top knot. And, I think a lot of guys are, starting to do stuff that is different, and I think the game of baseball, I think it's great. I think guys are starting to, really show their personalities, really show what they're like, and I love that. So, I try to, do my hair the best I can each day. Every time I go out on the field. But I think a lot of people, they're always like, how do you take your hat off and take your helmet off and your hair is, still there? It doesn't move. But I don't know. I spent like 2 minutes, I think, doing it before the game.
2 minutes?
Yeah, when you say you do your hair, what do you mean you do? And is there any advice you can give to Colin? Because Colin also really likes hair.
Yeah, I'm running out of hair. There's nothing you can do to help me.
I think you're good, Colin. You're fine.
Bryce, your shoes are...
But,
your shoes are out. By the way, I want to congratulate you. Your shoes are out for Under Armour. Did you have any say on the shoes? Did you tell Under Armour this is what I want them to look like?
Yeah, so I had all the say in the shoes. I had, before I went into the meeting and talked to them, I really, sat there and said, hey, I really want to be part of this. I don't want you guys to just make a shoe for me and you come to me and go, hey, this is what we made you. How do you like it? I think I have that, a very good relationship with the people at Under Armour. And, I'm very honest with them, and they know that. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell them, hey, I hate it, and it's awful, and I want to do something different. So, when I told them this is what I wanted, this is how I wanted it, this is what I want on it, they came back and they gave me the sketch and everything. It was perfect. I absolutely loved it. We made a few changes in what I wanted to do, but it was absolutely perfect. I put the shoe on for the first time, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I gave a shout out to Vegas on it. Where I'm from, and it has the picture of the strip on the side of it, and the mountains on the tongue of the cleat, 220 on it, my BH logo. It's just absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for a better cleat. It's very comfortable, and I can't wait for kids out there to start wearing it.
Bryce, you're a credit to the game. We are huge fans. Have yourself a great night, and it doesn't bother me I've said this about a home run derby. LeBron doesn't want to be in the slam dunk contest. I totally get a guy not wanting to screw with his swing and not wanting to be in the home run derby. What is your takeaway? Do you think he'll ever be in one again? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, I did an interview the other day, and I think people really misread that or took that offense, I guess. But I wanted to do it in D.C. I saw what Frazier did last year in Cincinnati, and it was amazing. I mean, I would love to, possibly do it in D.C. and take the crown home in D.C. I mean, what better way to do it than in your hometown and really what you do on a daily basis in front of your fans. And so I'm probably going to do it the next time in D.C. Will Myers is doing it here in San Diego for them, and next year in Miami. So I look forward to just watching it, enjoying it, and having some fun. But I mean, DC definitely, I would love to do it in 18.
Bryce, thank you for coming on the show. Say hi to the peeps at Under Armour. Congratulations, man. Love watching you play. You're a credit to the sport, and thanks.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Love you guys over there. Thank you.